Well, good morning. Welcome to what I am considering a weekend prep kind of day. I guess I should tell you what day it is. It's Saturday, I believe the 15th, question mark? Yeah, Saturday the 15th. Since starting home dialysis, Saturdays have really been my day to catch up on all the things that need to get done around the house because I'm not doing dialysis on Saturdays and I'm not working generally on Saturdays, so I have a lot of time to kind of take care of all of the things that just keep getting put off because I'm either working or because I'm not feeling good or whatever the case may be. So I want to take you along with me today so you can kind of see what one of these busy days looks like. Now, note that I'm a home hemodialysis patient and some days I feel really shitty. One of the things I've noticed that's happened since starting home hemo, though, is that on my non-dialysis days, I tend to feel really good. Relatively speaking, my kidneys still hurt. I'm still not what I used to feel like before I really fell deep into kidney failure, but I feel a lot better than I've been feeling. So I tend to have enough energy on my non-dialysis days to really get all of this shit done, which is good because on regular dialysis days, even if I have energy, half my day is taken up with dialysis. And when I don't have energy, I'm basically useless for the entire day, which is fine. We as a family recognize that. But today I'm taking care of some shit. So Sunny's actually going to a cooking class today. They're leaving probably now. Jesse's taking them because I wanted to get this grocery shopping done. And the other thing I have as a outside of the house engagement is RJ and I are going to get Scotch eggs and lunch at a Irish tavern that we've been to before. I'm going to do that after I get home and put the groceries away. But on my list of shit to take care of today, I'm going to Trader Joe's, which is actually where I'm at right now in the parking lot. Then I'm going to Target to get a pickup order for a meat thermometer and some cat food. Then I'm going to go to King Super and finish my grocery shopping. I'm going to head home. I'm going to put the groceries away. I am going to start my sheets. Then RJ and I will go to lunch. When we get back, I may have to go pick up Sunny. I don't know if I'm picking Sunny up or if Jesse is. That's around 1 o'clock. But on my list of other things to finish, doing my laundry, washing my towels. I have some dialysis things I have to take care of. I need to make a new sack and make my bags up for the next week of supplies. We do a Ziploc with all of our incidental supplies for each day of the week so that it's a lot faster and less things to think about in the morning. I have a junk drawer in my kitchen that I have been itching to take care of. So you'll get to see that. That's going to be fun. And I have a little computer work to get done. That should be everything. There may be other things that come up today. It's not the most heavy lifting of days, but it's enough for me to deal with today without wiping out. And then maybe I might get Sunny to show us what they made their class today. I'm so excited to have them come home and make it. It's a breakfast baking class. They're doing a crumb cake, coffee cake type thing, and some kind of scone and some cream biscuits. And I'm just fuck yes, sign me up. Breakfast pastries, especially ones that are not hella sweet, but are just lightly sweet, like a cream biscuit or a plain scone or a croissant, are my kryptonite. I will eat those until my stomach hurts. It doesn't take much because my stomach isn't very big anymore because of my kidneys pushing on it. Anyway, I think that's enough. So I'm going to grab my list. I usually organize my grocery list by section of the store, because I used to work in grocery stores for 20 years. So frozen versus grocery versus HABA, which is health and beauty aids. Health and beauty. Yeah, I think it's health and beauty aids, but whatever. But because I go to two different stores, there are things we only get at Trader Joe's and there's things that we get at King Super. So I usually just cross them off and circle those that I know I'm going to get at the other store. Anyway, I'm going to go to TJ's. I also want to see if they have those big Monstera plants because I really want one. But if they don't, then I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, that's the other thing on my list today. I need to really water my plants. And ideally, I have a couple I would like to repot. I actually need to repot several of them. But the last on my list is to repot a couple of my plants. So I'm going to make sure to add that. I had to go into Target instead of getting a pickup order because it was taking so long. And I got this cover-up shirt that I've been looking for a white shirt to wear with my shorts and stuff in the summer. That's pretty much the only clothes I need for the summer. And then a new meat thermometer for the Jess. I did get a Monstera. They had a few left and this one looks really healthy. So we'll figure out where that guy goes later. We got some fresh basil, to make a roasted broccoli pesto that I'm going to make with bucatini and chicken meatballs. I'm very excited about it. Pepperoni mac and cheese, chicken burrito bowl. This is the ice cream Sunny is loving, chocolate raspberry swirl from TJ's, and this is a new one. I'm like, what the fuck? Strawberries and cream gelato. Klondike bars, strawberries for smoothies, a couple of apples, strawberry yogurt for smoothies, bok choy, carrots, a couple lemons. Got bananas, spinach, grapes, pancetta, and arugula, which are for dinner tonight if I can find some garlic. I have to go back to the store to get garlic and broccoli because neither store had it. All fucking things. Strawberries, pineapple, onion, potatoes, eggs, milk, rotini, some beef broth, some olive oil because we're out, cheddar cheese, some refrigerator burritos for Jesse and me for lunches this week. I got 2 bags of salami because we're going through it like a motherfucker. Fresh mozzarella, some sirloin to make broccoli beef, chicken for dinner, Parmesan and more Parmesan, chicken for the meatballs, pesto, candy because I love it, Scandinavian swimmers. I don't eat the blue ones because they gross me out. Sunny will eat the blue ones. Bucatini to have with that roasted broccoli pesto, if I can find broccoli. Cat food, they like the cheap cat food. They actually don't eat the expensive cat food, which is good because Layla eats hella expensive dog food. So it balances. Sourdough croissant. Jesse loves these chomps when he's working for snacks. Sunny is super into these raspberry hearts. Sounds like they're mine now. See ya.
Who are you talking to?
I'm vlogging.
Mom's talking to
The internet.
the tube.
A couple chicken noodle soups because we were out of those. Some baking chocolate of different sweetnesses for Sunny because they've been baking a lot lately and they're going to make these brownies that are fucking fantastic. Blackberry preserves for Sunny. Breadcrumbs for dinner. Rice. Brown sugar. Jesse eats these in the morning. These Belvita sandwiches. Some cookies. Then we've got some of the coffee drinks that Jesse likes. Some of the Clearly Canadians that I like. Some of the coffee that we all like. Except for Sunny.
I like it in brownies.
Yeah, Diet Dr. Pepper. And then I got some more of this cleansing jelly because my e.l.f. stuff is about to run out. And then I needed, which is good I went into Target because both of these things are things I forgot I needed. These are the maximum strength Pepcid my doctor wants me to take to help with my kidney heartburn. And then we've got some raspberry lime sparkling water and some beer. And that is the whole haul. Whew, thumbs up. Now we're going to put this away and then RJ and I are going to lunch at one place and Sunny and Jesse are going to lunch at a different place because Sunny's class was canceled.
And I didn't read the email.
Lunch was fantastic. We got broccoli and garlic, although I could not find the roasted garlic. So I just got garlic cloves and I'll just put it in my little Dutch oven and roast it that way. But grocery shopping is done and put away. And I was going to start my sheets, but RJ is running his sheets. So that will have to wait till later. Our current dilemma is that the Kings, Sacramento Kings, which is my favorite team, not that I'm huge in sports ball, but like if I was going to like a team, it would be the Sacramento Kings, are back in the playoffs for the first time in like a decade. And they're playing the Warriors, and game 1 is today. So Jess and I have been frantically figuring out how to watch the game without paying fucking like $90 or whatever for any of these like streaming services that have the sports games on them. So I think we're finally just going to bite the bullet and go get an HD TV antenna because our local ABC channel is going to be airing the game, but you can't stream it unless you have cable. So to get the TV station, we have to get an antenna. And I've always been like stressed about antennas because when I was a kid, it was always like the foil on the rabbit ears because we couldn't afford cable. And now we just use streaming services, but all of the ones that we have, we're not into sports enough to spend $70-$80 on a fucking monthly sports package. Like, no thanks. So We're going to go look for an antenna at Best Buy, and then when we come back, I will continue on my list of shit to do. Jessie is currently installing the HD antenna. Layla's saying hi to me. Hi, BB. So we can make sure we get the game tonight. I actually don't think I'm going to wash our sheets today because it looks like Sunny has now lined up their laundry behind RJ's sheets. So
let's support them doing laundry.
Yeah, I'm going to support. Tomorrow will be our laundry day. So I'm going to cross laundry, towels, and sheets off of my list for today, but that's okay because it is already 3:35. Right now, what I have to do is get some garlic cloves roasting because I wasn't able to get the roasted garlic, and I need roasted garlic for my arugula pancetta dinner tonight. And what I'm going to use is probably one of the silliest purchases I have made in recent memory, but it does come in handy for things just like this. This is a tiny Dutch oven that I got from Target in the Hearth and Hand section. And I originally got it because I wanted to make this recipe I saw on Instagram where they put a chunk of Kerrygold butter and some garlic cloves and roasted it and then used it to make the most decadent garlic bread ever. And it was great. But it's like, how often am I going to use this tiny little Dutch oven? Well, now I know. I'm going to fill it with garlic cloves and olive oil and roast that for my arugula pancetta tonight. And I might be able to actually roast enough garlic in here to have some left over so that we can have it on toast or whatnot or use it something else during the week. So I'm going to work on that right now. You want to at least get most of the way, if not all the way, covered. I'm just going to cover all the way. Because that way it's like a garlic confit. Like, I'm not adding any herbs or anything. It'll just be the roasted garlic and the olive oil, but it'll still be soft enough for my purposes and be great to be used later. I'll just cover that, and I'm going to bake it for 45 minutes to an hour as soon as the oven is preheated. So while I'm waiting for it to preheat, I'm going to go make my bed. All right, while I'm up here, I need to make a fresh sack and I need to make some dialysis bags. Let's look at this garlic. What do we think? I'm gonna give it another like 15 minutes, I think. Don't judge my dirty oven. What are you tripping out about, baby? What do you see? She is not happy about being inside right now. What's out there? What do you see? She doesn't usually react this way to squirrels. It's usually if there's a cat in the backyard, which is very rarely, but if it is, there's a cat that we hate. Well, they hate. I guess we as a family hate. Well, since you can't figure it out, I'm gonna get some computer work done, okay, PP? Before I get started, I wanted to show you this thing because I have somebody ask me about it. They were like, is that a piece of tech? What is that? No, it's actually pretty fantastic. It is a whiteboard, and it is awesome for like leaving myself notes about things I just don't want to forget, so I don't have sticky notes everywhere, and then I just erase them. And it also can hold stuff, so it's pretty cool. I haven't made a ton of use of it yet, but I'm really excited to keep using it. So anyway, I just have to finish editing the plan with me that actually just went up this last week because I edited in the wrong order this week, and I thought, oh, I'll be fine, and then I wasn't. And Odin, I don't know if you can see him, is currently hiding out in my dialysis supplies. Sir. Hi, buddy. Anyway, gonna get that video edited. It shouldn't take me very long. Okay, the video is exporting. I still need to do the thumbnail and upload it. But in the meantime, my garlic is garlicking. So I need to go and get that out of the oven. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it sit and cool a little bit. And then I'm going to fish out what I need for dinner tonight. And then the rest I will put into a mason jar once it's cooled off and save it for later this week. I feel like Ina Garten. Wait till you get a look at this. Look at that. Yum, 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 yum. All right, I'm heading back downstairs. Once I finish getting this video uploading, I'll go back down later and handle the back end once everything's going up. But I'm going to water some plants and maybe repot. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that today. I mean, it feels kind of silly not to, considering that so many other things on my list haven't been getting done because I'm not doing them today, like my laundry. You know what? I'm gonna just use this for dinner and I'll get rid of the olive oil. Next time I do this, I'll fill it with double the garlic. I think I'll just make a special garlicky dinner. I don't think it's gonna be enough to save. I might save this olive oil though. All right, now I need to do the dishes because I've got a bunch in here from like this day because I ran the dishwasher yesterday afternoon, so some extra dishes have piled up. Get the dishwasher loaded. I've turned the light on because it's starting to get a little dark. I think I'm gonna put off repotting plants purely because I realized when I was watering them that I haven't done a really good job keeping them moist, and repotting them, even like I want to give them a good soak for another couple days before I want to try moving them and shocking them. So I'm gonna let that go. Instead, we're gonna get the junk drawer. Now, currently we actually have two junk drawers. Here is one with batteries and manuals and shit. And then here's the other with straws and lactate and Tums and all sorts of random things. What I would love to do is condense these drawers down because I need somewhere to put my reusable bags, my reusable Ziplocs that I use for like smoothies, because you'll see this situation as soon as I open it. Towels and smoothie bags not really working. So I'm gonna pull these out. I don't really like these Target ones. Like they're much cheaper than like the Stashers, but I have more Stasher bags in here and these like parchments and crock pot liners. So maybe if I can get all of this into that skinny drawer, then the other one can just be the one junk drawer. I'm gonna pull everything out so you can see what's in here because it's gonna be hard to keep the camera on it. And then I'll put everything back. You know, just because I cleaned this counter, so now it's all fresh and clean. I'm gonna cover it with a bunch of bullshit. This is everything that came out of the drawers. Before I show you all that, I need to clean it up and organize it because currently it is just a hot fucking mess. So I'll show you what was in here kind of organized into category in a hot minute. I'll also add, I'm gonna get rid of trash as I work because there's a bunch of trash that I found in there, like lactate wrappers and expired medication and shit. So I'm also gonna just get rid of the trash rather than showing it to you. So if you see a marked amount less, then you'll know how much trash I got rid of. this stuff is going to another home. The pill bottle goes to Jesse's office. Those couple things go to Sunny, and then the rest of this is going to go to Jesse's workshop. What we have here is kitchen manuals. This is all like tech kind of related stuff, and spare keys, pens. These control the under the cabinet lights. These are just some, USB plugs, spare earbuds, batteries, Swiss Army knife. This is all wine and tea related stuff, our screw pull, some aerators, all those various things. Whole bunch of straws, bunch of reusable straws, some disposable straws. I believe this is Lou's rabies vaccine tag. And then hella straw cleaners. I think I'm gonna keep one of these and just get rid of the rest because and then they'll go under the sink. So we'll just put those over there. These go with our hydro flasks. This is an additional pump for sugar syrup. We have this should go over here. This is a spare battery, like a power bank. And then we've got some Tylenol, some Excedrin, some glucose tabs, some Tums, a whole shit ton of Lactate for Sunny, and then some lens wipes and cleaning cloths and some hand sanitizer. So I'm gonna see first, those are all the containers. I'm gonna see how they fit, and then I'll start putting this away. I also have some of these that I got. They're just like silverware organizer type things that I got from Home Goods. And that might work. If anything is making me feel good, it's how perfectly the screw pull fits behind here. Let's see if the manuals can fit right here, and then I'll feel really good about my life. I think the Weber thing is a little big, but I can put that underneath these things. We don't pull it out very often. It's just in case we need it. All right, I put some of the manuals under the screw pull. It's not beautiful, but it'll fucking work. Reusable bags, slow cooker liners, cookie sheets. This is not pretty, but it is more organized. I decided these were not gonna fit, the Excedrin, the hand sanitizer, maybe this guy will fit, but the rest of these can go in my guest bathroom because that's usually where we go when we need pills anyway. But yeah, so we have straws, hydro flask, Tums, drinking accessories, screw pull. Then this is cleaning stuff for glasses, some like hardware stuff. There's that. I mean, you can see what it is. It is better organized and it is condensed so that I have the other one free. So now that all that's done, I'm gonna go put these things away and make dinner.